over for the next 2 days, and I'm really thrilled to be able to offer goTenna to you. First of all, we have the best price anywhere from goTenna on any of the major websites. We have the best deal in the country. But what is it about? It is about being able to be connected to somebody that you love when your cell phone has no signal, no service, no problem. When you get lost in a crowded space, your kids can get connected to you even if they don't own a cell phone. If you're at a busy amusement park or at a state fair, this is the way to have two-way communication when the power goes, when the cell towers go. It even has GPS location built into it. You get two, because obviously this is a two-way talk system, for a one-day only, better than anywhere in the industry price. We have 200 available because this is a brand new product opportunity for us to be able to offer to you. You can send texts, you can communicate, you can even share GPS location no matter where you are, hiking, biking, camping, in power outages, at busy state fairs, traveling internationally. It's a one-of-a-kind product. And Joe Harrison, one of our resident electronic experts, and a dad with 2 kids who's gone to the theme parks, who's needed that, oh my goodness, where are they? He's bringing this to us today at a special one-day only price. There's 200 available. Take advantage of Flex and free shipping and try them out.
And we all love our cell phones. We love being connected, but when that cell tower goes out because there's a bad storm or the power goes out and then you don't have communication, it is something that really causes for concern. You wish, how do I talk to everybody? goTenna is your answer, and you're getting a 2-pack. So whoever has a goTenna, so you can keep one, you can give one to your spouse. You attach this to your bag, you extend the antenna, and now instantly, you have cell tower. You have a personal cell tower right here that's going to allow you to communicate from one phone to the next phone, and you can talk back and forth via text. Now, the text messages are up to 160 characters, and if you're within a neighborhood setting, you can communicate up to 4 to 5 miles away. Now, the record is up to 27 miles away, but it's giving you the ability when that tower goes down, you're still able to talk back and forth to one another. It was actually created because of Hurricane Sandy. When Hurricane Sandy hit the New Jersey area, and even though there are dozens of towers, the power went out, the towers went out. And even though you were a block away, you couldn't chat with one another, communication was gone. But having a goTenna now allows you to be able to have that communication with one another. Plus, it also lets people know exactly where they are. Now, the way you download it, and it's whether you have an Android phone, whether you have an Apple phone, it's a free app. There's no monthly fees to it whatsoever. As soon as you start chatting back and forth, it's just like you're sending a text message. You'll get a buzz, you'll get a notification, and then you can see exactly what's going on. Plus, on top of that, you can also send notifications. You can send notifications to the people that are on your list. So right now, my wife and I were having a little chat back and forth. There she is, she pops up right there. If I want to send her a map of what's going on, I can tap it, I can ping her, I can see exactly where she's located. So if I had this set up with my kids, I know exactly where my kids are going to be located. There we are right there. Now, I've already downloaded the map of Florida. And if I want to say, all right, I'll tell my wife, let's meet right here. I hold it down and it sets a ping. So I can say, meet right there at that ping at 1 o'clock. So now both of us will meet right there because it gives you up-to-date maps with that GPS feature.
If you're somebody that goes hiking, if you're somebody that goes fishing, if you're somebody that goes camping and cell service always goes, but you want to be connected to the person, if, gosh forbid, there's an animal attack or somebody gets lost or you're down fishing and you want somebody else to bring you lunch from the campsite, there's practical function to this in your everyday use. What about traveling internationally, not paying for an international plan and being able to text back and forth with the person that you're with? Or if you've got kids and you're going to go to a theme park, you're going to go to a state fair, you get separated from each other. Those really crowded areas tend to lose cell service very often. This is a great go-to support system for you. And let me be clear about this. goTenna, 2 of them are $200 everywhere else. The leading websites to shop at, our major competitors, goTenna themselves, it's 2 for $200. Only today do you get that special price to take it home and try it out. Try it out risk-free for 30 days and see what it can do for you. If it makes you feel more safe, if it makes you feel more secure between you and your spouse in a storm, in a power outage, or to be able to hand it to the kids. It's a great intuitive design product. It works. It has worked for thousands of people. It works with Apple, it works with Android. If you've got a cell phone, this is the way you know you can communicate with it even when there's no service. No service? No problem when you have goTennas.
You're exactly right. And it pairs with your cell phone via Bluetooth. So we all have Bluetooth technology in our cell phone. You don't have to change anything. You just download the app, and now you can send those text messages up to 160 characters. I'm also going to show you how you can download detailed offline maps. So you download where you are. So I downloaded the state of Florida. But if I'm traveling overseas, like Brett mentioned, maybe I'm going to the Virgin Islands. Maybe I'm going to France. I can download the France map. And even though I'm overseas, I'm international, I can still communicate with my group and not pay a dime because it's using the goTenna signal. Now, it also creates other networks too. So if you're in a situation where you just want to ping out whoever has a goTenna, you can start a group chat and see who else is in your area. I also love the fact that you can send your location. So you can share and tell everyone where exactly you're located. Like my wife and I, we went to Los Angeles last summer with our kids. We went to a park right outside Los Angeles, and I thought LA would have a ton of cell phone towers. When we were in that national park, 0 cell phone reception whatsoever. But goTenna would have allowed me to communicate with my wife. We were in a situation where there was a storm. We just happened to be in a national park, and there was no cell reception whatsoever. And keep in mind, when you have these two goTennas, when you attach them to your bag, I've got them attached right here, you want to attach them at a high place. So I've got mine attached pretty high on my backpack that's right here, and you just extend the antenna. Now, when you extend that out, it's gonna start running off the battery that's built inside. It's a rechargeable battery. It's gonna last a full 24 hours that's on there, and the thing about it is, with a single charge, I can hold up to 700 text messages going back and forth. Now, my wife, she has hers attached to a purse that we have down below, and it's just a little snap. So you snap it onto the little, snap it onto the band that we have right there. It is snap on and off if you need to, and then when you're done using it, and want to just keep it for safety, you pop it back in its place. It's going to store and hold that charge for up to 6 months. So when emergency comes around, you just extend that wand, the light goes on, and now you're instantly charging.
Okay, we only have about 4 minutes left. With the calls coming in, there's maybe about 150 of these to go around. The price is only for today as part of our big preparedness day here at HSN. The Flex is only for today. It's a 30-day risk-free guarantee. If you want to try them on a hike somewhere where you lose cell service, get yourself set and ready to see how it works for when that storm happens. But when it comes, this really is unlike anything you've ever experienced out there. Now, how does the text happen? You just, you talk it, you text it through the phone, and then goTenna sends it out, right?
Exactly. Just like, it almost seems as if you had cell reception, but you're using goTenna's cell reception right there. So when you tap the button that's down on the bottom, you have 3 different choices. You can do a shout out, which is you're shouting out to everybody who has a local goTenna, and then you can do a group chat. So if it's 4 or 5 of you, and keep in mind, we're giving you 2 to get started, but if you have a larger group, just pick up 2 extra pair, and now everyone can do a group chat, or you can do the one-on-one chat.